Good morning, friends. I was gonna vlog, video diary, whatever yesterday, but yesterday was so rough mentally. I just started out like so crazy. Yesterday was my progress photo day, and I took my photos in the morning when I woke up after I weighed, and I was already a little frustrated because my weight had gone up like a pound and a half, and I was like, what the hell? Like, I have so been on this, so what is happening? And I emailed my coach and was like, but he always tells me, like, every single day, like, don't sweat the scale. It's gonna go down, because it does. It always does. Your body does the weirdest things with your weight. It fluctuates like between, like, I don't know, like a half a pound to like 5 pounds some days, and you're just like, well, I know I stayed on my calories, so what the F. But anyway, so I was a little disappointed by the weight thing, but then I was like, whatever, because I really wanted to get below 250, and I didn't, and so I was like, damn it, whatever. And then I took my pictures, and I was like so frustrated because I didn't look at the side-by-sides, and I was like, I see no progress. And I emailed my coach that, and whew, boy, he got at me. He got at me and was like, are you kidding me? You gotta look at this side by side and like maybe get your eyes checked, because you're crazy if you don't see anything. And then after I was like super frustrated and was like, okay, I'm just gonna go on my walk at the gym, because the air, oh my God, the air. The air right now is so bad here. California is on fire. Oregon is on fire. I think Washington's even on fire. So the whole West Coast is just freaking lit up. And so with my asthma and unhappy lungs, it wasn't happening. So I tried to go to the gym, and it was closed. It was not open. Apparently whoever was supposed to be there at 4:30 was not. And I was pissed. So I was like, okay, 3 shitty kind of crappy things in like the span of 30 minutes just started my day really badly. But then I was able to just take my walk instead. I needed the walk. I went on the walk instead in the fresh air, because my brain was like, this is not happening. So anyways, the day ended up being fine. I ended up going up and working with my coach, and then working out at the gym in Auburn instead. And it was good. It was really good. And I got a little bit of an attitude adjustment from my coach when I got there, and it was good. Overall, I did really well with my nutrition. I'm struggling some days to get my calories in, to actually meet my calories, which who would have thought that I would struggle to get 1,800 calories, but like I've been eating such like nutrient dense food, like lots and lots and lots of protein and veggies. I'm getting so full. So I'm still working out my macros and how to balance everything. And, because I want to meet the 1,800 calories every day. I don't want to already get my body adjusted to lower calories. I want to stay on them as long as I can. So that's where I'm at. Today's work day. So at least 2 days a week, I co-work with my best friend and coach at his house, because it's a really nice, peaceful place where I can focus. He lives up on a hill. I'll take a video when I get up there. And it's really cool because I'm able to stay out of the office, because the office kind of stresses me out. But I can't work at home. I just absolutely can't. And so this is my like alternative, and I get to see my best friend. I mean, we don't even really talk throughout the whole day, because we're just working. We're always on calls. He's doing his thing, I'm doing mine. But it's just nice to like have a working friend, and to not feel alone, and like still be able to work from home and like kind of stay still kind of a little safer than I would be going to the office, I think. And then we worked out yesterday, and I did my workout, and it was really good. I did my arms. And that's a quick recap. But today I'm going to go work with Cody, and we'll go on our walk, and I will film with him here in a little bit when we go on our walk, and talk about yesterday's progress photos situation. I'm sure he'll love letting you guys in on how he was feeling about that. He's pretty passionate. So anyways, I'm gonna drive, and because you can't film while driving, and I'll see you soon. I promise I'll keep it short today. Thanks. Hey guys, so this is where I co-work with my best friend and coach a few times a week. I mean, who would not want to look at that like all the time? I mean, it's a little smoky, but you get the picture. It's pretty. So I just got here. I'm setting up, and there's Cody, and we're going on our walks too, and we'll talk. Bye. Now, I should have done this earlier because now the sun's in my face. Hey guys, Des here again on my morning walk with my best friend / amazing coach. Wanted to talk with him a little bit about yesterday. So I gave them a rundown when I was doing my car vlogging about how I woke up, scale was pissing me off, and then I took my photos and I was really fucking pissed because I was like, there's no progress. And I got an earful from you. You were not happy with me. No. And he's usually pretty happy with me. So I really did a doozy yesterday. So Cody was able to give, I called it like the ultimate attitude adjustment on our walk, to really help me see what kind of progress I've made, and talk to me about celebrating the little victories. So I just wanted to check in with him and see. Oh, by the way, this is Carly. We actually got Carly together like 8 years ago. So she finally likes me.
She's on the hunt for something right now.
She's looking for something though. Anyways, so Cody talked a lot about progress yesterday in his posts, and how we don't often see in people's progress photos that they post on Instagram, we don't see the 1 month photo, right? We see the year later photo where like they go from like flab to abs, right? Yeah. And I mean, I'm in a calorie deficit. Where are my abs?
There's usually those like abs in 30 days, and then they have someone who's like, you know, sticking out her stomach, and then there's like photos like the same day, and they're like sucking it in.
Instagram can be deceiving.
There's never really any like real 30-day transformations or 30-day progress photos, because it's not significant enough for people to actually post, because the popular ones are the ones that catch people's eyes, where it's such a drastic thing, and then it gets all the likes. So of course people are going to post what gets the likes. But then people have this idea in their heads that after a month they're going to have the before and after that any transformation photo that they see, and it's only been a month. So I think
guilty.
There's a lot of people who just like end up with these expectations way up here, even though those are very unrealistic expectations. So then when they see themselves, then they just poop on themselves and they don't see any progress. But there is progress, and it is the real progress that is actually occurring after a month versus whatever bullshit they put on the internet. So, you know, that's thing number one. But also, as people, you know, we are our own worst critics, and we don't always see ourselves in the way that someone else might see us. So another perspective is always nice, especially in the beginning. A lot of people don't tend to see their progress. So yeah, you know, that's where coaches come in handy, but eventually it is good for you to be able to see that in yourself. And I think that does come with time and experience, but
absolutely
more confidence and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm pretty chill. I don't ever get mad. Like, you could literally binge on a box of cookies and I won't get mad. But if you start talking shit about yourself or being negative about yourself, that is the thing that pisses me off. So
I was like, oh, he's actually a little mad at me.
When you send me your progress photos and there's a huge difference and you say you don't see any difference, that's when I'm gonna jump on you. But all in love, of course. But yeah, so that's basically my thing. Anytime you make a mistake, it's always just back on track the next day. You're human. It happens. Just don't let whatever happened in the past affect what you're doing forward. And that's a lot of people get into a cycle of like, oh, I binged on that, I'm gonna restrict the next 5 days. And then
I'm gonna shame myself for 5 days. Yes. And then I'm gonna binge again, and then shame myself again,
and it keeps going
and hate myself.
So it's like, it's not that one binge that's really problematic. Just get back on track, don't restrict, move forward like it didn't happen, learn from the last experience. The only biggest thing I could say that you could do is to sit in those emotions and just kind of like be mindful of why it occurred. It's uncomfortable. It can be painful if it's something that you've never just sat with before, but it can be super helpful. I don't know how I got on that topic. Just,
He's very passionate. Very passionate.
I'm just saying.
Very smart.
If you make mistakes, it's not what pisses me off.
And you know what? It's true. I mean, I'm still zoning in on my macros and stuff, and I think one day oh fuck, we made it to the hill. I'm gonna finish up quickly because I can't talk. One day I had like 50 grams over of fat. I was like, well, at least I stayed under my calories. But ultimately, progress is happening. My clothes are starting to fall off. I look in the mirror and I'm like, all right, yeah, I see it. And I did see the progress yesterday when I put the side-by-sides together. So I'm getting there, and slowly but surely learning to believe in myself. So thanks for joining. I'm gonna get up this hill because I have a meeting in a few minutes. I got work to do. See you tomorrow, or maybe in another day. Depends on how tomorrow is. Bye.